Yeah, I know I've been focusing on like the playful stuff, but like obviously like, part of what I love about the project is the well-roundedness and like heavier or tender moments, all of it. I remember I was chatting with you at some point about like who your influences were, and you were just like, New York is my influence or something.
We've spoken a lot over the past 8 months, 9 months.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
That's accurate. When it came to this, that was accurate. Maybe that's why this is what it is. Yeah, if you take your headphones off and just get it. No, I'm sorry. Not you personally. If you take your headphones off and walk around and you hear everyone else's stereo and you hear other people cursing each other out and you hear different kinds of like the rhythms of people honking their horns and high heels and things breaking and like a pickle jar or something like that. And I was just like, oh, I want to do something disgusting. Yeah, New York. And then so I just went off with that kind of thing. Like, what does New York sound like? What would it sound be? And I thought like, well, the synthesizers would be really dirty. The drums would be fake and dirty. Yeah. And just like, like I was just thinking about like the smell of the subway and just like stuff like that. I'm like, this is a gross place. So the music's going to be like kind of gross, but why do we stay here?
Yeah. Right.
So there has to be something I think like that's like also lovable about the griminess.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
Definitely.
I'm so happy I gave you that answer. It's so accurate.
Pre-interview.
Yeah.
Pulling on that.
No. I don't think a Tears Left Familiar record would sound like this if in California.
Yeah. Totally.
And no. Disrespect to California, but I don't think that it would sound like this.
Yeah.
This is of its place.
Totally. Do you have a second favorite city? I don't know if New York is your favorite city. That was a big assumption.
I don't have a passport.
Whoa, yeah.
Jersey City
Let's go.
is my second favorite city. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that until we came here tonight.
Straight pandering.
What a lovely city you have here, FMU. Sparkling.
Doing it right.
With possibilities.
Yeah, it's very clean. It's very like AI generated city.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat something here later and get back to you. Just about like a full spectrum kind of thoughts about it. I don't have a second favorite city. I don't really travel a lot, so it would be.
I mean, is it like Queens versus Manhattan?
Yeah, because to me that's like the Lord of the Rings map.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's enough.
Totally.
I'm stressed from what's that good line? We have a good. I'm sorry.
No. What good line?
I have that good line in. We have a tape. Oh wow, shameless. We have
I was going to say, what about Staten Island? But we don't need to go there.
No, that could be Mordor. Like you don't know.
For sure.
Yeah.
Ferry rights.
Yeah, isn't that where would you dump a ring?
Oh, that's a good
Staten
question.
Island.
The base of this Statue of Liberty, of course.
Yeah, I have a line in a new song for a release we have where I say I've lived 7 lifetimes in New York. And I was like, oh, again, I'm sorry, but I was like, oh, that's a good line.
That hits.
It made me smile. I was like, oh, you could be so smart sometimes, Joseph. Like the amount of writing, like I have a pad on me right now. Like the amount of writing that I write is terrible. And when you come across, I lived 7 lifetimes in New York. You're like, damn, finally, finally, after pages and pages, you have something good. And so, I would say that Queens, even when we went into Brooklyn, I got a little like rivalrous. Is that a word?
Of course.
Rivalrous. When we got into Brooklyn, I felt very rivalrous. It was rivalrous when we came into Jersey City too. I got all the wrong information. I thought when you go to a new state, your crew is supposed to find the hometown's best band and challenge them. I just thought that was something. I heard it in an Isley Brothers interview. Ron Isley.
It makes sense.
I thought that you were
related to the...
Yeah, so I was like, okay, Jersey City. Who's the Jersey City goats? If we could say goats on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The goats are Yola Tango.
It's
This is the
true.
best band that came out of here. So I thought I was supposed to throw down and show them how we do it.
And-
I found out I was wrong. That's not. That's a New York thing. When you go to Brooklyn, you can do that. When you go to Manhattan, depending on where you are, like Slime Square or whatever it's called, you know, like you can do that, but you don't do that state, you know, like off state. So I started a thumb war. I declared a
Waging
thumb
a
war
thumb
with
war.
Yola Tengo on Instagram.
I'm really sad that we can't see it play out tonight. That would be one for the ages.
Yeah, I mean, I declared it. I feel bad that I declared it also, but I thought that's what you were supposed to do. My bad.
To New York,
Yeah.
New York, I guess.
It's a New York thing.